Hello, breaking news. Oatmeal Joey Arnold will probably be imprisoned, murdered, sued, taken to court, God knows what. God knows what. The only thing that will be able to save me would most likely be if I was Tim Pool and I lived on a compound. I lived on a farm with a bunch of guys with a bunch of guns that would be able to stop a bunch of crazy people who wanted to take me out. That's right. So it's like, I'm not trying to do anything bad. I try to encourage people to just to educate people. I do a lot of writing, I make a lot of videos, I do a lot of things, and I don't encourage anything that's like really bad. I try not to say anything that's really bad. I try not to encourage people towards anything that's like violence or anything that's not good. Anything at all, like I try not to, as far as I know, like I don't do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I've been on the internet since the 1990s, and I'm taken out of context, just like some label. Yeah. So it's only a matter of time. You may think this is a joke, and it sounds like a joke, and it looks like a joke, it looks like a meme. Looks like a joke, it looks kind of crazy the way that I am talking and everything. I am Oatmeal Joey Arnold at Joey Arnold VN. That's me, that's my name, born 1985 in Oregon. This is who I am. This is my identity, and it will probably be stolen. My ID, my life, my Bitcoin. I will probably be sued. I will probably be imprisoned. I will probably be murdered, or God knows what kinds of different things may happen to me and other people. This kind of stuff happens to people, to some of the best people out there, and I believe that this kind of stuff happens. But knowing that, if you are in that kind of situation, what would you do? A lot of people would say, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna lay low. And you know, like for me, this kind of thing may not happen until like many years from now, kind of thing. It could happen at any moment, any day, especially a person like me. And if you're wondering why, I'm not going to tell you right now. I may try to make some videos and write some articles and other things to talk about that, to address that question of why are you saying this? Is it just a joke, Joey? Is this just a weird, stupid thing that you're saying? Are you just making up stuff? Are you just trying to be dramatic? No, I'm just trying to put this out here years before it may happen, kind of thing. And I'm not trying to make it happen, kind of thing. But I know that people lie about other people, and they've lied about me, and they've lied about so many people. What kind of people? Lots of kinds of people, but I don't have time to talk about that. That's right, I don't have time to talk about that, so let's not talk about that, even though we gotta talk about that, because this is the basis of my argument of what I'm trying to say. And if you know what I'm trying to say, here's what I'm trying to say. Hey man, you gotta either run or you gotta stand up, and you gotta be public. And a lot of times people are in the middle. They're really stuck in a limbo between being a private person and being a public person. It is very, very difficult to pick a side, and you think you can until it's too late, and you don't realize, like what Edward Snowden said. You know, Mr. Edward Snowden, he went on a podcast. He did an episode with Joe Rogan. He talked about some of it on that show, and some of the other videos he did. John McAfee talked about some of this stuff. A lot of people, other people too. Naomi, I always get her name wrong, but she talked about it. A lot of people talked about it. I don't mean to name drop a lot, but I want to just to let you know how credible this kind of threat is, this kind of thing is. For those who may not know already, this is a big deal for me. It's on my mind, and just wanted to let you know that it is a thing that you gotta be aware of, regardless of what you want to do. It's always gonna be a question of how private do you wanna be? How private do you wanna be? And at the same time, you also gotta think about how public you wanna be, and you think you're in control regarding the Fourth Amendment in the U.S. and everything else. And in some ways you are, but at the same time you're not. But you try to get back control regarding the 9th and 10th Amendments. And it's very, very fundamental regarding the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. I really like referencing and mentioning the Fourth Amendment. That is deep into my heart. It's so deep in my heart. And I think that I just want people to know that it's almost like my life is kind of over already. And I could try to take it back kind of thing. It's not really possible because I put so much stuff on the internet, so much content on the internet. A lot of it cannot be taken off, and there's a lot of copies that people have. I'm not gonna tell you which people because it would take a long time for you to know and to understand. You're not gonna believe me if even if I told you kind of thing, the different kinds of people, the different groups, and you're still not gonna believe me. But it's pretty devastating, but at the same time it is what it is. And I want you to know how serious this is, but not just for me, but for a lot of people. But I make a big deal about some stuff because I feel like it's applicable for you. My problem is not finding a way to translate that so that you can understand the stuff that I try to say, the stuff that I do. I don't make applicable to you. Like, I don't translate it. I've not done that. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. But still, it's a pretty devastating thing. Trying to get my thoughts together right now as I speak, even though I've talked about it before, all this stuff. And I think that I don't have all my thoughts together yet, even though I've written a few articles about it and made a few videos about it, but especially those articles talking about some of this stuff. And I wanted to give you a heads up, wanted to talk for a few minutes about it in this video. Just wanted to say a few things about it. And another thing that I wanted to say is I cannot be blackmailed in the sense of you cannot really make me do something that I don't want to do kind of thing. You can't just be like, if you don't do what we say, we're gonna release the Joey Arnold sex tape. Or, whatever they do to blackmail people, politicians, actors, other people too, all kinds of people, really. They're able to do that kind of thing, and they're really scared. Like, those people are so scared they'll do anything just so that their reputation is not ruined. I decided to ruin my reputation on purpose over the years. I mean, it's not the only reason why I did some of the stuff that I did, but sometimes it was. Sometimes it was the reason why I did it. I mean, at least partly. Sometimes accidental, but sometimes purposely. I was thinking I got to do this kind of thing. And sometimes I'm not really totally thinking it out. But it doesn't matter. Like, regardless of everything that I've done and why I did it, it's like my mind is made up, at least by this point, then I'm not gonna be blackmailed. I am gonna die on this hill kind of thing. Or a lot of different hills. I'm gonna die on this hill. I'm gonna just let people take me to court, sue me, let people win, let people take me to prison for life or whatever, let people murder me, let people do whatever. I'm not really going to like try to compromise who I am, what I believe, what I've done. I'm not going to try to like remove stuff, whether it's articles or videos or photos or memes or anything. I put stuff out there and it's out there, and you can try to censor me, you can try to ban me, you can try to get rid of me as much as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I do, good or bad, right or wrong. I'm gonna do what I do, what I've done. I do what I do, I've done what I've done, good or bad. I do what I do, I did what I did. This would be great for a good song, like a really good song. But seriously, it's not just a song, it's who I am, right or wrong. I'm pretty close-minded in a lot of ways, even though I'm pretty open-minded. I'm also pretty close-minded, and I'm willing already, believe it or not, like seriously speaking, like, believe it or not, I am committed to just like doing what I do, and I'm gonna continue to do what I did and do, and like, not exactly, but kind of thing. But like, this is what I wanted to say for the most part. I wanted to say some other stuff, but I'm not written it down. I don't have my notes in front of me, so I'm not gonna be able to say everything that I wanted to say about this and everything that's connected to this, all this stuff that I'm talking about. But it's very, very important kind of thing. I just wanted to kind of like throw it out there right away. Just throw it out there on the internet kind of thing to let you know this is what I'm thinking. This is my perspective, right or wrong to any degree. Absolutely to any degree. All the different things that I'm saying right now. This is who I am. This is what I do. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm saying this is what I'm doing. This is what I've done. And I don't want to do anything else. And this is one of the reasons why, like, I'm not married. I'm not saying that I cannot ever, but it's like a lady would have to agree to this, whatever this is. And that would be crazy unless if you believed in what I believe, all the stuff that I say, all the stuff that I do, all the stuff that I think, that I do, that I feel, all this kind of stuff, right or wrong. It's like, why would any girl want to do that? Maybe there's some out there that would want to get some of this oatmeal. I want the oatmeal! Oh, yeah.